Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the lesson on person and number part 3. I hope you all are doing well and you all have understood what you hadn't taught in the last 2 classes. Let's have a review before starting today's lesson. In the first class, we talked about person and number. There are 3 types of person and 2 types of number. The 3 types of person are first person, second person and third person. First person means who speaks, and the pronoun I and we are the first person, where I is singular number and we is plural number. Second person means who listens, and the pronoun you is the second person, and it is same in both cases, singular number and plural number. And finally, the third person means about whom we are talking, and the pronoun he, she, it or any he, she, it is the pronoun and any name is the noun, and these are the example of singular number, and they, that this pronoun is the example of plural number. And in the second class we learned about how the be verbs are changed in the change with person and number, and we can recall that the be verbs are am, is, are. These 3 is the present form of the be verb, and was, were are the past form of the be verb, where was is the past form of am and is, and where is the past form of are. We learned that first person singular, which is I, always takes am to be in present form and takes was to be in past form, and all the plural numbers for first person, second person and third person take are to be in present form and were to be in past form. But second person singular number also takes are to be in present form and accordingly were to be in past form. And the third person singular numbers take is to be in present form and was to be in past form. It's very simple that whenever you use are, just write were to make the statement past, and whenever you use am or is, just write was to make it past. So that was all about our first and second class. Now let us look at next set of verbs. Now we will talk about the have or has verbs. Where do we use had and where do we use have? So if we talk about first person, whether it is singular number or plural number, we use have. Let's listen to these statements.
I have a car. We have a car.
So have is used with first person, both singular number and plural number. Now let's make some sentences with first person and the have verb have and has. 2 sentences for first person singular number and 2 sentences for first person plural number. Okay? Now in second person also we use have. You can see I have written 1 sentence in this case because have is also used to second person in both singular and plural number. Now write 2 sentences using this rule. Before that, let's listen to the statement.
You have a car.
Now, when it comes to third person, the third person singular number is again an exception because in this case we use has. So has is used with third person singular number, whereas in third person plural number we use have. Let's listen to the statements that contain third person singular number.
He has a car. She has a car. Raheem has a car.
And now listen to the statement that contains third person plural number.
They have a car.
Now what you have to do, you have to write some sentences using these rules. You have to write 2 sentences for each pronoun, for third person singular number and plural number. Okay, so you can see that these charts are very important, that where do we use have or has. If you know them, you will always write and speak grammatically correct sentences, right? Now let's go for the practice section. Before doing these exercises, let me tell you in short whatever we have learned today from this lesson is that all the person in any number use the verb have, but only third person singular number use the verb has, right? Now let's go for the exercise. We will not do all the exercises right now in this video. You will have to do this or complete doing these exercises at home. Okay, don't worry, this lecture sheet with this exercise will be uploaded in the website and you can collect this from the website. Okay, number 8, use has or have correctly to fill in the blanks. Mary dash a book. Mary, what is she? Is she is a second person, first person or third person? Or is she is a singular number or plural number? Before choosing the answer, you have to identify the number and person for the subject. Okay, Mary, we can say that Mary is a singular number, right? And Mary, as it is she, so it is what? Third person, right? So what we have to use, we know that third person singular number use the verb has. So Mary has a book. Number 2, a rabbit dash long ears. A rabbit. You can see a at the first of the sentence. So it is a what? Singular number, right? It's a singular number. The subject is in singular number. And a rabbit, as it is an animal, so it is what? It, right? We can use the pronoun it for rabbit. And we also know that it is the third person singular number, right? So we can use a rabbit has long ears. Number 3, Shiv, it is a name of a boy, dash a new bicycle. Shiv, this is also a name of a boy, so we can say that it is he, and we know that he is the third person and it is also in singular form. So what verb we have to use? Yes, it is has. So she has a new bicycle. Number 4, Rohan dash 6 pencils. Again, Rohan is a name of a boy, right? And what pronoun is perfect for this subject? That is he, right? So, and we also know that he is the third person and also in singular form. So it also takes has, right? So Rohan has 6 pencils. I dash many friends. We all know that except third person singular number, all the number and person use the verb have. So I have many friends. Grandma dash a pet rabbit. Here grandma. So we can get the point that it is she, right? The pronoun she we can use for grandma, and she is a third person, right? And it is also a singular number. So what verb is the correct for this statement? Yes, it is again has. So grandma has a pet rabbit. It is again has because we know that third person singular number use the verb has, whereas all the person in any number use the verb have. Okay? So that's all for today, everyone, and I hope you all have understood the lesson and you will be able to do these short exercises very properly and correctly. So till then, goodbye and thank you for listening to me, and be safe, stay at home. Assalamu alaikum.